My name is Gaffiero and I studied the Bachelor of Science in Psychology here at the University of Derby.
Hello, I'm Carrie. I'm Senior Lecturer in Psychology, so I teach on the BSc Psychology.
I had a really fantastic experience at the University of Derby. There's a great psychology community. For instance, there are various societies that you can join, such as the Psychology Society, but also the University of Derby. And Derby generally has a great social life that you can really engage with as an undergraduate student.
So here at Derby, we invest heavily in our facilities to make sure that they're representative of what will be used in the workplace.
The university has a fantastic reputation, particularly the BSc psychology programme. And the main reasons I wanted to study the psychology course included the career prospects. So for instance, there are a lot of postgraduate programmes that stem from the BSc course. The fact that you get to use innovative facilities in teaching. So during my undergraduate experience, I was able to use gold standard eye tracking technology, which was absolutely fantastic. Also progression. So not only did I study the undergraduate in psychology, I went on to study the MSc in health psychology, and that undergraduate knowledge, the skills that I learned really helped me to succeed also on the master's programme. Of course, one of the main things as to why I also chose to study at the University of Derby was the fact that the course is accredited by the British Psychological Society, which is really important. And I also attended an open day, and it was just absolutely fantastic. I thoroughly enjoyed my time. I was considering a few universities at the time, but then the University of Derby just really stood out to me, and I have loved it ever since. So during my time at the university as an undergraduate, I made use of a number of facilities as part of my course, and I found that these really helped to enhance my experience. So I got access to state-of-the-art eye tracking equipment, which allowed me to track eye movement behaviours and also gain an understanding in both how to design a project that incorporates that technology and also how to analyse the data with regards to that technology. I also got access to lab spaces, which was great for conducting face-to-face research. And during my time, I've also had experience using, for instance, equipment such as the cold presser.
This is our cold presser. So this allows us to induce pain in an ethical way. So by putting your hand into cold water. So it would allow us to explore things that we wouldn't otherwise be able to look at in the real world. You might get the opportunity to use this in your dissertations. So for example, recent student work has looked at people listening to music when they're experiencing pain. So does listening to particular types of music or people's favourite music influence their perceptions? There's also been research which has looked at pain and swearing, and it has been found that if people are swearing while they're experiencing pain, then that reduces our experience of that.
And you also get taught in a number of different technologies and facilities that the University of Derby makes use of. So for instance, as part of undergraduate modules, you also get the opportunity to experience what it's like to use EEG. And also you get to use a number of different software which is available at the University of Derby, including SPSS, but also more specialist software such as Qualtrics, Inquisit, and so on.
For example, within the School of Psychology, we use the phonometer. So this is used to record stress response. So it looks at things like heart rate, blood pressure, and this is used in research in areas such as phobias, so seeing if people are stressed out by certain stimuli, and also detecting deception as well, so figuring out whether people are lying. So the Tobii eye tracking system, this is used to monitor precisely where an individual's looking. So if we're interested in people where are directing their attention. So this is important in a range of areas in psychology. So criminal psychology, for example. So witness testimony, we might mock up a crime scene and look at exactly which details people look at. Consumer psychology, so if we're interested in people's shopping habits and where they might be looking at in the supermarket aisle, for example, and also learning processes too. So if we want to look at where people direct their attention when they're engaging with material.
So I really do feel that the facilities here at the University of Derby have been fundamental to my course and also fundamental to the research that I've undertaken as an undergraduate student. So for instance, when I've done my dissertation, all of the equipment that I used and the facilities that I used really helped me to produce a solid dissertation and really thoroughly investigate that research question.
So these are just a few examples of some of the kinds of equipment that you will use when you're studying on our programmes. So these will allow you to put theory into practice and also allow you to gain an understanding of cutting-edge research.
The psychology team had a really positive impact on my experience as a student. The team are accommodating, encouraging, they adapt to the individual needs of the student. Of course, they're all practitioners in their relative fields, and they're all very knowledgeable and experienced. I really enjoyed all of the lectures, the seminars and workshops, and you can really sense the amount of time and dedication and the passion that they have when delivering their own relative lectures, seminars and workshops and so on. One thing that I think really stands out about psychology here at the University of Derby is the fact that the staff are very hands-on and they always do the best that they possibly can for the students. And for me, that was really inspiring and really helped me to foster my confidence, but also, my self-awareness and so on. And that really pushed me forward as a student and helped me to really feel part of the University of Derby. I feel the University of Derby has helped massively in my career so far, both at undergraduate and postgraduate level. Particularly at undergraduate level, I met with the Career and Employability Service, and they helped me to really think about my future and my sort of postgraduate career, and also the options that I'd have available to me. So I was really interested in studying health psychology, and they helped me really think about the skills, the qualities, and also the pathways in which I could access that stage 1 training. Fortunately, the University of Derby offers a number of postgraduate courses, so the Careers and Employability Service really helped me to gain that stage 1 training in health psychology here at the university. They also helped me to update my CV, which was really important, especially when you're moving from undergraduate to postgraduate level. But also the university has a fantastic team, psychology team, with great reputations, both nationally and internationally. During my undergraduate studies for my dissertation project, I got to work with Dr. Tom Hunt, who is one of the experts in mathematics anxiety, and that was really invaluable experience for me. But also during that and during my studies, I also got access to state-of-the-art equipment, including eye tracking technology. I got the opportunity to apply for scholarships, such as the Undergraduate Research Scholarship Scheme, which is a 6-week program in the form of a mini PhD, which provides you with funding to carry out your own research, and you also get the opportunity to present your research at the University of Derby's Learning and Teaching Conference, which was absolutely fantastic and something really great to put on the CV. But also you build other contacts with other institutions. The University of Derby psychology team works collaboratively with other institutions, and so you meet people just through that, but also you meet people studying on your course. So I do feel that the University of Derby has helped me massively in my career so far and will continue in the future. Being a student member of the British Psychological Society benefited me in a number of ways. Firstly, it's important to note that student membership is open to everybody studying on a BPS accredited course. So if you do choose to study here at the University of Derby and the undergraduate Bachelor of Science in Psychology, you will get that student membership. And the fantastic thing about that membership is that it includes access to networking opportunities, the BPS student online community. You also get discounts on books, events, e-learning, academic journals, but you also get the chance to transfer to graduate membership free of charge once you've completed your degree. And for me, accessing that opportunity, I was also able to join the student committee as a deputy chair, and that was really valuable to me, particularly as I was able to interact with other members from different institutions and work together to prepare the undergraduate publication, the student publication for the BPS. The one thing that I would say to any students thinking about coming to the University of Derby can be summed up nicely in one word, and that is come. It's a fantastic university, and I can guarantee that you won't regret it. With the team that we have, with the equipment and the expertise, it makes for a both exceptional experience, but also a value for money experience.